Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I'm here today on Ulua Beach in Wailea, Maui. This is one of my favorite beaches and favorite reefs to snorkel, lots of fish and turtles. But today we're gonna do some yoga and we're gonna do a standing flow focused on your glutes and your core. I hurt my shoulder a little bit this past week, so I'm trying not to put as much weight on my arms. And I know a lot of you guys have shoulder and wrist stuff or just want something that you can do anytime, anywhere from a standing position. So here we go, a nice mini flow to build some heat, to stretch things out, and to feel really strong in your glutes and your core. We're gonna start today standing at the top of your space when you're ready. So you can give yourself a moment here to move a little side to side, forward and back. Find a sweet spot between both feet where you're even in your weight, toes to heels and right to left. And then imagine really rooting down through your feet. However your feet are, whether they're wide or hip distance or close together, imagine energy going down into the ground and coming back from the earth into your body. Activate your legs, lift your kneecaps without locking out your knees. Find a neutral pelvis, so you might play with a little forward and back until you find neutral, tailbone drawing straight down. And then find a slight engagement of your core. You're not bracing necessarily or hugging everything in too tight, where you're still strong. Chest is open, collarbones broad. I like palms facing forward, that external rotation of shoulders to open things up, and then reach up through the crown of your head. So even our simple standing pose is really activating all of our core muscles, those muscles that support our spine, help us to remain upright and move our body from the center. We're gonna try to be aware of that as we move today. Begin to notice your breath. Slow inhales and exhales. I've got the waves here with me. Maybe your breath matches a pattern of waves, water washing onto the shore, receding out, and coming right back, that constant flow. As you next inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus, bend your elbows, open up through your chest. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, fold forward, flat back, relax your head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine lengthen. Exhale, just fold, relax your head and neck. Back to standing, arms reach high. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. We'll do that one more time, half sun salute. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, cactus, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Stay strong through your core. Breathe in, reach high. Breathe out, dive it forward. Halfway lift, inhale, find that length, those supporting muscles around your spine. And exhale, fold. Bring it back to standing, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your hearts. Next shape we'll take is a chair pose, Utkatasana. Find that depth into your legs. Arms can be up, shoulder height, or even hands to heart, depending on what feels good. And really turn on the back of your legs. Press through your entire foot. Think about activating hamstrings and glutes, and then find some little pulses. Core is strong, navel towards spine, ribs knit toward each other. Keep breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Sit low, big breath in. Keep that depth. As you exhale, shift your weight to your left foot and just hover your right heel. Little pulses here again. Notice how that feels being on one foot versus two. Find an inhale and take your right foot, big step back, high crescent lunge, exhale. Arms can reach to the sky if that feels good, or they can always stay at heart center. Full breath in. As you exhale, cactus your arms and dip your back knee toward the earth. It may or may not touch. 2 more times. Breathe in, lengthen your back leg. Breathe out, bend your back knee. Your front knee is going to move a little bit, but we'll try to keep it pretty stable. Exhale, dip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Find your alignment, adjust however you need. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Front knee right above your ankle so it's not collapsing in. Inhale, straighten out your front leg, bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, turn your toes to the back of your mat, bend your back knee. Get as low as you like. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, adjust warrior 2, arms reach wide. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, little skandasana. You decide how low you go. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out, warrior two. Once more, inhale, front leg straight. Exhale, back knee bends. Make sure you turn your toes so that your knee and toes track together. Breathe in to straighten. Breathe out to find warrior two. Next, inhale, star pose, reach wide. Exhale, goddess squat, hands to your hearts. Get your hips really low. Breathe here. We'll play with balance. One or both heels off your space, off your mat. I'm on a towel. Maybe hips can go a little lower. And then imagine drawing legs toward each other. Activate your adductor muscles, inner thighs, pelvic floor, core. Find that little balance. Nice. And then slowly release. Star pose, breathe in, reach. Take warrior two to the other side of your space. Take your hands wide. And then we'll do our same little flow on the other side. Front leg straight, palms together. Skandasana to your left foot. Bend your left knee, adjust your toes. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, warrior two, right knee bends. Two more, breathe in. Breathe out. You can always adjust your feet. Find that rhythm and pace. One more time, inhale like you're drawing everything to the center line, the midline. Exhale, bend. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to turn toward the back of your space. Find your high crescent lunge. Adjust as you need. Sounds getting a little lumpy for me. And we're going to take our flow, that dip. Bend your back knee, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Hands to your heart. Take your weight forward. Big step up. Left foot is going to meet your right. Stay on your toes for that chair pose and find your little pulses. Release your heel, keep pulsing. Turn on those glutes, engage your core. I notice that mine's kind of collapsing out. Good reminder to zip it back in. One more breath. Stand tall. Bring your hands by your sides. Just notice, adjust your stance. That strong mountain pose, your Tadasana. Where can you turn on and find activation? Where can you release? Give yourself permission to simply be. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Weight into your right foot. Left leg is going to come up. Find a one-legged Tadasana. Breathe in. Use your core. Exhale to a warrior three. Send your foot back. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Feel free to drop your foot. Exhale, warrior three. I'm keeping hands at heart. You can certainly take your hands forward for more shoulder and core, out to the sides for balance, whatever feels good. Hold your warrior three and pulse your bottom leg. Really strong core. Keep breathing. High crescent lunge, big step back. Arms reach high. Open to warrior two to the side. Adjust your stance however you need here. We're going to take a reverse warrior to side angle flow, really turning on obliques, side of your core. Inhale, reach up and back. Legs stay the same. Exhale, let's take beach ball arms, arms overhead toward that side angle. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe you get a little bit lower, but hover your arms. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold here. Find the strength through your legs, strength through your core, strength with your breath, and then slowly rise up. Star pose, heels in, toes out, reach wide. Exhale to your goddess squat again. Bend your knees, hands to your heart. Little pulses down. And straighten. Take your toes so that they're toward the long edge of your mat, a little bit more parallel to each other. We'll move a little side to side into a lunge, a little side lunge. See if you can keep your core strong. That forward lean maybe brings a little bit more activation in your core. Glutes are turned on, you're really pressing through your feet. And then if you want, you can take an arm reach. Maybe opposite arm reaches forward and back with the leg. just adding a little bit of extra weight to that core movement. 3, 2, 1, even out your sides. Star pose, breathe in. Warrior 2 to the other side, bend into your left knee. We'll take our flow here. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Exhale to that side angle with beach ball arms, find the hover. 2 more times, breathe in. Breathe it out. And again, inhale. And exhale. Hold, hold, hold. Notice where you can activate, turn on to help, where you can soften to make it less work. Nice. And then release back to warrior 2 and into your high crescent lunge. Arms to the sky. We're going to move into that one-legged Tadasana to warrior 3, a little reverse order here on this side, hands to heart, mixing things up through our body. Find your warrior 3. One-legged Tadasana, breathe in. Back to warrior 3, breathe it out. Twice more. We forgot the pulse, so let's take foot back and find some little pulses in your standing leg. There we go. Things won't be perfectly even always right and left, but we want to try our best to make them so. And now one-legged Tadasana, lift your foot out in front of you and slowly release your right foot down. Adjust, wiggle, move around however you need. Reset your space, your clothing, your breath. Notice where you feel engaged, where you feel warm, where you might feel like you could be doing a little bit more engagement work, support. Weight to your left foot, back to your one-legged Tadasana. Bring your right knee up this time. We'll find a figure 4. Send your foot over your ankle. No, your ankle over your knee. Hips back, knee out to the side. And you can find little pulses here too. Breathing into the stretch. Working your core through balance. Doesn't have to be crunches that feel like core work. All that standing stuff is really great. One-legged Tadasana. I'm going to keep hands to heart. You can take hands elsewhere. Back to that warrior 3. Send your foot back. One breath in. Big step back of your space. Exhale. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Open to warrior 2. Exhale. Star pose. Breathe in. Warrior 2 to the back of your space. Exhale. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Turn. Exhale, hands to heart. One-legged Tadasana to your figure 4. Send your hips back and down. Find some little pulses here. Work to the balance. Lift your foot and release. Feet together, hands by your side. Take a moment to pause in stillness, your standing flow. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Just fold, release. Stand tall, arms overhead. Palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Weight to your right foot, left foot steps back. High crescent lunge, big breath in. Begin to straighten out your front leg. You might scoot your foot over a little bit to the right. We're going to bow forward like a modified pyramid, but with arms reaching forward. If you'd like to take it all the way down, you've got the space, hands can reach. Otherwise, that nice, tall, long spine reaching forward with your arms is a great core exercise. You're still getting a stretch through your legs. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, open to the side. This might be a star or however you want to get there. We're simply going to go to the other direction. Adjust your feet. Find that pyramid variation and then begin to bow forward. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe hands toward the earth. Maybe you simply feel the stretch. Lift it back up, high crescent lunge, adjust your feet. Hands to heart, big step forward, chair pose. One more moment here, and then stand tall. Let it all go. Notice how you're feeling, little shake out, little wiggles. Back where we started, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart now. Tune into your breath. Send breath into your belly, your ribs, your hearts. Notice again what feels warm and maybe activated, where you can soften, release any more tension. And then palms together in front of your hearts. Give yourself thanks for making a little time to move, to breathe. Hopefully you felt a little core and glutes engaged and a little stretch. Thumbs together between your eyebrows, keeping this connection, mind, body, spirit, and carrying that sense of mindfulness and awareness with you off your mat into all you do today. We'll gently bow our heads together. Have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, thank you so much for being here, for practicing with me. Please share any suggestions, any recommendations, or any requests that you have for flows that you would like to see. I'll talk to you, I'll practice with you again soon. Can we redo that ending, Dave? Excuse me. Okay. Bring your thumbs between your eyebrows to that space, that third eye, keeping this connection, mind, body, spirit, and carrying it off your mat into all you do today. We'll gently bow our heads together in silence. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, give me your requests for more classes. I always love hearing from you, and I will practice again with you very soon.